All right, let's go ahead and get started, Coach. I guess your next game is Sunday at Tarleton.
It
Is that right?
is. It is.
First of all, just talk about game in the past after looking at the film, what you thought about it, and then going forward to this one.
Overall, um, I'm not disappointed in the Alabama game. Definitely wanted to come out with the win. Thought we could have came out with the win, but forced 22 turnovers. That's big for us. Had 14 offensive rebounds against a bigger team. Um, I know we lost the game, but I think we won the fight, and I'm happy and I'm proud of our toughness. People don't understand we've got a very young team. Minus Jalencia Pierre, Lexi Alexander, everybody's played limited minutes. In the previous. So Dakota Howard's really just getting her feet wet. Ty Sibley's really just starting to play a lot of minutes. So we need these games, and we need these games to be competitive. We need to show great sparks because at the end of the day, we're trying to win our conference tournament. So this game against Alabama was great eye opener for us. I think we handled their pressure for the most part of it. We only had 7 turnovers. We turned the ball over 3 times at the end of the game, just careless. But we handled the pressure. We forced the turnovers. We just got to be able to put the ball in the hole. And I think we had the open looks that we wanted, but ball's got to fall.
And then coming up Sunday at Tarleton,
Yeah,
your thoughts on that one?
very great team, well coached team, great mid major program. I'm excited to see this matchup because they play very similar to us. They're very active defensively. They're trying to force a lot of turnovers. They're going to be in passing lanes, denying. We'll have some backdoor looks. So I'm kind of excited to see what our guards do with this active pressure. They're going to pick you up full court. They don't play much zone. And this is the get you gotcha because everybody knows zone's been our weak point. Um, so I'm excited to see if they play a little bit. They've seen some 2-3 in the past, but haven't done any this year so far. So they play on Thursday versus Texas A&M. So I kind of wait to see if they throw some 2-3 out, but we're always going to prepare for it. We know that's our Achilles heel, and just because of our IQ, we're just working on getting better every day versus the zone and continue to sharpen up our man skills.
I, um, their size is a big difference at Alabama because you had some shots at the basket. They made you adjust some shots. How do you kind of counter that? Is there a formula where you get to kick out when you drive or?
Yeah, we're going to spread out our offense a little bit. And we should have put something in. I should have had something in that just kind of spreads out our offense just a little bit more. We're good one on one, but when we get to that basket, we got to be able to jump stop, kick it out. Uh, they've adjusted a lot of our shots. We're used to playing against guys every day, but our guys don't have that timing that Alabama had. So I think they had 11 blocks on us. It can't happen, and we just got to be aware for that. But we'll definitely adjust our offense a little bit, spread the floor out, be able to take them off the dribble because we have a lot of post players that are able to put the ball on the floor. So we'll just bring them out a little bit in the paint.
As far as the freshmen go, obviously their defense would be ahead of their offense at this point. Are they getting the confidence with these games now? Is that the big hope?
That's the goal. The goal is for them to get the confidence, to get the reps, to get the experience. Everybody wants to have an experienced team. I had that last year. It was easy. You kind of just rolled the ball out and they knew what to do. But the biggest thing for us is we got to be able to talk and communicate. One end of the floor, you're going to have the offense or the defense. So we're able to talk to them, and you see us on the bench. We're active and communicating with them, but they got to be able to talk to each other. And a lot of it is understanding. So I think the confidence is growing game by game, practice by practice. This week is a lot of cleaning up some of our bad habits. Walking to a spot on a made basket and we're about to run a play. We want to make sure we sprint there. We want to clean up all those bad habits. So we're doing that a lot this week.
Do you like having the week off, or at this point in time, especially?
I do, but at the same time, I know at the end of the month we're going to be hitting the ground running, a lot of games in a short amount of time. Um, but during this, we get to focus on our zone offense. We get to focus on our press break, cleaning up a little bit defensively, transition. And I think that's beneficial for this type of team to kind of take that mental break kind of away from a game and really just focus on us.
How are you liking your defense this early on? I mean, even the announcers on Alabama, they were really impressed with it.
I love it. This very well could be one of the best defensive teams we have. We're not big, but we're tough, and we're figuring it out. Trapping off of ball screens, we're figuring everything out, and we're rotating. We've got that intuition when on ball, off ball. They're good teammates. They're good people. So I think that helps us in our defensive scheme. We're trying to create havoc and we're trying to force turnovers. We know that. It also helps on the offensive end. We don't do great when you come down and you set up your defense. We want to run and gun. We want to go fast. So I think defensively we got to turn up the pressure a little bit more. But this could be a very good team. The buy-in's there. We just got to keep getting those reps.
Does Tarleton play a lot like? It sounds like they play a lot like the Southland Conference, and how helpful is that?
It's good that I want to see a good test to see where we're at in the conference, and we're gonna get to see it early. We might play Belmont in the Bahamas. That's a good test for us. They're a top mid-major team. I like to see where we're at comparing to our conference, and Tarleton's going to be a great showing.
Today is signing day. Is there anything you can talk about that yet?
We've got 4 out of our 5 so far signed. We've got a great group coming in. Our freshman class is probably one of the best freshman class that I've personally signed in a long time. It's just the amount of success that they've had in their high school programs, AAU programs. They're proven winners, all of them. Their work ethic is unreal. And then we're bringing in some size. It's about time I get a 6'4", 6'5" coming in. So we're bringing in some size. And we'll have some more coming in probably in a later signing date. But this group is going to be special. It's going to be a huge jump up for McNeese women's basketball in this program.
How many spots will you have open, do you think?
After the signees?
Well, how many are you looking to sign total?
6.
6?
6. I've got 5, so possibly one more, maybe 2. So 6, 7.
Would that leave you any for portal or?
Yes. Oh yeah, we're going to definitely save something for the portal. McNeese is a place that people want to be, and they see that we're doing a lot of things here. Everything has been booming, so people want to be a part of this and be part of something special. So this is an attractive eye-opener for some portal kids. Some kids that play in the SEC that maybe didn't get the reps that want to come in the Southland Conference and make a name for themselves. Definitely going to leave something open for some portal touches later on, but we're about the culture, and if you can't help our culture, you're not going to be able to play for us. So getting these early kids, these kids that we know that are bought in, that are great, coming from great groups, great programs. This was important for our culture.
All right, Coach, appreciate it.
Thank you.